Do you love cakes? Do you love events? Do you love excitement? Do you love glitz and glam? Then this is the show for you. Welcome to Bake That Cake with Dripples. My name is Dialogue Kenneth. Sit back and let's get right into it. Two delightful young ladies walked into the bakery to order a cake for their dad's 60th birthday. Now, their dad is a king, the Amadabo of Sambo Ama in brass. Now, they wanted a castle cake that represents royalty.
We're here for our dad's birthday cake, his 60th birthday.
60th?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His name is Royal Highness Raf Wandebo Faikusi Canon. He's the Amadabo of Sambo Ama. Tom Brass King, yes.
All right.
So we're here to order a cake for him. We want something royalty.
Okay. Would you have any concept?
Yeah, so like my sister said, he is a king. So he rules royalty. He's a people's person. He has a massive heart for the community. So we want to be able to encapsulate that in the cake somehow. So if we think of a king, you think of castle, you think of gold, you think of white, royalty. So these are some of the ideas that we've had in mind.
That's a nice one. That's a good one. So we're going to have a castle cake, white and gold, like she said. We're going to do it with flowers. We don't want anything flowers because it's masculine, and a king. And I think we should have a crown around the castle. What do you think?
And that would be perfect.
Okay. So should we do like so many crowns or one single crown?
I think that would be a lot.
It's like in front. So in place where we're supposed to have like flowers, in between, we'll have more castles, okay, in between each cakes. And then we'll have the crown, right, in gold and white, framing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and
so he also has a logo, so we're going to add the logo to it, to the cake.
What's the logo like?
It has like 2 lions and then like a heart or something in between.
Oh, okay. So you want us to also incorporate that?
I'm going to send that to you when we're done, so you can go through it and know how to fix it.
All right, so we're going to have, usually we do the castle with the cone. Let's not have the castle with the cone. You know how it looks?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to have it in hexagons, pillars down. And then at the base here, we're going to have lots of cakes.
Okay.
And also have the pillars, the castle thing, in between each cakes, okay? And then maybe if this is the front, we're going to have the crown on this cake.
I had something in mind. Like there's this golden crown I actually saw that really looks nice. So there's on the crowns, yes.
Okay. Now this is black with a touch of, do you like it like this? You like the black thing and the gold?
No, since we're doing gold, we could walk around with this kind of crown, but with more of your touch, that would be fine.
So would you want it round all the cakes down?
We don't need better, all too clumsy.
We don't need too much. There might be too much.
So let's just have one crown to signify that this is royalty, is a king.
And where it's going to be obvious. Somewhere obvious.
Okay, I love this. So you're going to send this to me?
Yes, I will.
So we can do same.
That's right. Yeah, sounds like.
This is not really looking too nice. I will give you pictures as we work, and for you to understand what we are coming up with. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, and then for flavors, we'll pick different flavors.
Okay.
All right. The cake is going to be all white with some gold elements to make it pop. We're going for something regal, masculine, something to depict royalty fit just for the cake. It's time to get to work, guys. Now let's bake that cake. So guys, we have another castle cake. This time it's for a king. Come around, guys. Come. They got the idea from one of our displays. All right, so it's going to be an all-white cake, and they want some gold embellishment on it. All right, this time we're not going to have the cone thing because we want to make it really masculine, regal, for a king, royal. That's the word. All right, so you see these cakes down here. We're going to have it all white too as well, but we're going to have it drafts, and then so we'll have our gold balls and then some gold molds on top of it.
You can see the crown will be one cake.
Just as it is here, one cake. This kind of crown but we're going to have it all white and gold.
Okay, so like how many layers are we looking at? Like steps of the cast we're looking at. Should we make it tall or?
Let it be very tall. We want it very tall. And let's go decide on the layers we're working with. And then pillars.
And for me, I feel like since we're working on the royal stuff and it's like white and gold, I feel like we should like make the whites, some off-whites of the lights and some just plain whites.
That's a good one.
So I can mix with the color of the cake as well.
Okay, that would be nice. Then it means the colors, those off-whites will be on the top. Yeah, the top areas. Yeah.
Then, Joy, our cakes will be in 8 inches round, all right? All of them. But I need you to get me nice mold, something that will depict a king. All right, that's what we're going to use on the edges of this cake. Remember, we're having it all draped with gold balls. Okay. And then you see this part, yeah? The part where you have the fence or the rail. This time we want something different. I don't want the usual thing, all right? And then we need it dropping down as well.
All right.
All in white. Are we good to go?
Of course, ma'am.
Yes.
Any more idea on it? Whatever you think, bring them in before the day, okay? So yeah, this is the picture. This is the idea of what we're working with. I'm so eager. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we need your input in this. And let's
Go get that cake.
We began the design process with the 8 inches cakes. Now, the sheet of cakes were already stacked in the different amazing flavors. We had carrot cake, red velvet, cookies and cream, and we finished up with the carrot cake. So we have lots of 8 inches cakes going on this cake, and yes, we have them in different flavors. This is the king's favorites. We have carrot cake, red velvet, cookies and cream, and another carrot cake. Now we're going to be having buttercream on it, like a dirty icing, before we'll cover with fondant. Okay? So just go gently. So we'll just add some buttercream. This is dirty icing to enable us attach our fondant. So please roll out my fondant, get it ready. Okay, so some buttercream here and there. While she rolls the fondant, please go roll the fondant for me. We proceeded to add buttercream as usual, preparing the cake for fondant. Now for these cakes, we decided to use the paneling method to install the fondant. Joy, remove all these things. Remove all the knots, please. Just make it clean. The biggest fish you don't show. Move everything, yeah? Let it be smooth. Is this smooth? See one here, bulking out, so that has to go. Oh, it's so big. Yeah, press it in very well. There's the cookies. Okay, that's fine. That's too deep. Okay, but that's good. After applying the buttercream to the cake, we rolled the fondant, lifted it carefully, and then placed on the cake, massaging it with the help of the smoother, making sure it sticks properly to the cake while cutting off the excess from the top and the bottom. Now we rolled another fondant, placed it gently on the cake, marrying the edges together, cutting out excess and leaving us with polished edges. Okay, so here we have our fondant. I just roll. Let me have the scissors. Cut out the excess a bit. So as usual, I would just go like this and then put them together. And then just roll. Massaging and pulling neatly. No, yes I do. Massage, pull neatly. And then I just give it a clean cut at the back. Pull the excess to you. And then clean cut, just like so. It's okay. Thank you. So now with this, I just open this a bit. Let me have the top, please. bit of water around here, just to make the edges stick. This is for the top, and then marry them together. Cutting out excess as usual. Yeah, so now we'll massage gently, making sure they heat properly, and then we'll cut out the excess. Where's the knife? And then we'll just go. Yeah, we're going to do this round the top, and then we'll be right back for the drafting. Furthermore, we proceeded to create the design for the 8-inch cheesecake. Now, for these cakes, we created the draft design with some gold embellishment using the embosser tool. This is a very simple but beautiful design to have on your cake. This is what we're going to be having, and it's called the draft design with some gold embellishment. We use some gold dredges to beautify this cake. So we're going to be having this design on all the cakes, okay? Now this is done. We have this one, making sure our fondant does not dry out on us before we start. And yeah, this is the embosser. It's beautiful, it's lovely. We're going to be embossing on this right away, okay? So we just go gently, making sure we start from the edge, okay? Press it in neatly, like so. Okay. See, and then we'll continue with the same flow from here. Just press in gently from the middle, like so, down. Now, we're going to be doing all this round the cake, and then we'll be back adding in some gold dredges. All right, so this is done. We're going to be fixing in our gold dredges. But now, before that, I had to use this to, give it that stitch effect. Now, it's a stitch ruler to give it that lovely stitch effect. We proceeded to make the marks more pronounced using the stitch tool. Now we finished the look using gold dredges on the cake. So what I'm doing now is just paving way for our dredges to rest properly on this cake. Okay, so like so. All right, so I'm going to be using these tweezers. Take them this way. I'm going to be using the tweezers gently. Now just go in. Oops. These things are so tiny, I don't want to use my hand. We tried to use the tweezers to fix the gold edges, but our hands proved to be a better tool. Now it's a little bit tacky, so it will help hold the dredges. All right, we're going to do the same thing round. It's a whole lot of work, but it's going to be beautiful at the end. All right, so we're having this round the cake. We'll be right back when we're done, adding in more molds to beautify this. Next, we're going to be adding our molds and then paint them in gold. We chose this particular mold because we wanted something to represent royalty, something regal. So we have some of our lovely molds to represent kingship. We've done this down. Look at it. Something really nice. So we want to see how it's going to come out on the cake. But yeah, we know it's going to come out really nice. So we'll paint a bit of this. So can you just paint some more? Paint the surface, okay? And then put it on the table for me. We'll fix it here. And we want it to pop out so it looks royalty. And we're going to be painting them later on in gold, all in gold. See, like this. Nice?
Yes.
Okay, more. So we're wetting with water to make it a little bit tacky. Be quick. I like the way it's coming up together. And then we're going to have something at the bottom. See, how does it look? Nice. I think we picked the best mold for it. Looking regal already, even without the color. Now, the cake that will carry the crown, should we have this mold too as well on it, or just let it stand alone? We should have this as well. We'll see how it will go. Where's the mold? Let me see. Where's the mold? We'll have to fix it. Let's see how it will look. It will be fine with it. It will be fine with it. So let's get this prepared. It has to dry properly before we place it on the cake. We fixed the mold round the cake, another at the bottom, and we painted the top mold with beautiful luscious gold. Okay, so let's go painting. Dilute properly with edible spirits, or you can use vodka. All right, so we'll go. Let's see how this goes. Cut that part, please. I can't start with the back. Let's start with this, and then we'll just paint. Now this is too light. Can we add more? It's fine. So it's coming out together now. I can feel it. Gently, I'm painting, so don't mix it too much. Have we started with the crown, please? Let's do that quickly. It has to dry properly before we mount on the cake. We finished painting the cake and it was giving everything it was supposed to give. Now, at this point, Innocent was making the crown to sit in front of the castle. For the towers of the castle, we used our tested and trusted foam core. We had our design, foam core, parchment paper, which we combined together to make the tower. Now, after creating the tower, we continued building all the way up. All right, so yeah, this is our tower. And we're going to be having a lot of them on the cake, and this is how it's been made, okay? So we're using foam core, or some people call it foam board. To any of them, all right? It's a very soft board. Yeah, we cut them like this, and then we'll panel, fixing the windows with parchment papers and the design we have prepared for it. So yeah, this is how it's been done. Okay, and then we'll couple them all together. Since we are working with hexagon, we have 6 sides: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is coming here as one panel. And then he will fix the other one here as well, okay? And then we'll glue. Where's your glue gum? Is it on? Okay, so we're going to use that to seal up all the panels, and then we're good to go. And then adding in more molds to make it really nice, all right? So yeah, gum it. And we already have our lights in it, okay, so it makes things easy. At the end, we just connect them, and whoop, we have lights everywhere. Okay, so just make sure you do enough of them, okay? Different sizes. Added molds to beautify and add weight to the towers. Now, the beautiful designs on the towers were created using a software and a printer. Now, all the pieces are set and we are ready to head up to the venue for setup. So we are here to set up the castle cake for our king. Join us as we do it. The stage will not work for our castle because the stage is wobbling. So the best option is to have it on the floor, here. So this is a perfect place for it. But look at it, would they still get there? Okay, that's fine. So this place is better. Okay, hello. No problem, no problem. We can't have it up there, we have to put it down.
Okay. Because I wanted to call to know if it's okay.
The floor is, no, this place is better. We proceeded to bring in the cakes and set them at their right positions with the towers in between them. And finally, our castle was ready.
I think the cake looks amazing. I think Dripples did an amazing job. Looking at the cake, it really fulfilled our expectations and even superseded that. I think when my dad sees the cake, he'll be really impressed, and it looks good to eat as well, so thank you.
The event commenced as the celebrant made a grand entrance with his entourage in the most graceful manner.
This is indeed an edifice. I would like to call him and his dear wife to come up and cut this lovely cake.
The event progressed beautifully as the celebrant cut his cake with his wife and family. It was a gratifying experience. So finally, the King's celebration has come to an end. The event was beautiful. The children loved the cake, so the guests, and this made us so excited. And until the next one. And to the end of this episode, special appreciation to my team for their support throughout this project. And it's a wrap for today's episode. And until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.